The Untold Adventures of Biao. Season 1. Episode 10. Biao thought these transactions should be the same as on TV, finding a place where few people to secretly trade. But he did not expect to choose such a crowded place in the middle of the town and such in public like this. Dad, shouldn't we go to a secret place with no people? There is no reason to be sneaky. It is not illegal. Okay, don't make fun of it anymore. In fact, the elders all knew that in such crowded places like this, it was safer, could not happen any issues. This was called hiding in the market. Moreover, the transacted item was not owned by anyone. It was even more legal. Mr. Gong ignored Biao's chattering, raising his glass of wine and dealing with the blind man. 1 white heavenly spill, 4 yang needles. How much? There are fewer people nowadays who can check and understand those items. Although they are good items, I can't afford a high price. Just mentioning the price, blind old Lu lowered his head, took a sip of wine. His face was miserable. Mr. Gong also understood the situation. These days, it was challenging to do this kind of business. Moreover, the two have known each other for many years, so Mr. Gong did not think much. He was immediately noted. Western medicines are popular nowadays. I got it. It's up to you. You also have to live. Thanks for your understanding. Everything is not easy nowadays. The price was discussed. Blind old Lu turned to the other side to check the items, and Mr. Gong called Biao another bowl of noodles. The crowd gathered, ate, and talked in this noisy restaurant. They did not pay any attention to these three. Biao enjoyed eating delicious noodles that were rarely had. Mr. Gong and Mr. Lu talked to each other and drank out of the white wine bottles. The meal lasted for an hour. After that, blind old Lu went to charge, but it seemed like he paid in the wrong place. Keep the change. You blind man. You put the money in the bowl again. Although Biao was eating, he still saw Mr. Gong pulled out a bag and gave it to the blind man. The blind old Lu left on the table something carefully wrapped in paper. Mr. Gong took that thing, put it in his sleeve, and went out of the place. Have you finished yet? I'm done. Dad, how much is it? I don't know. I don't count it. On the way home, Mr. Gong told Biao about blind old Lu. Long ago, Mr. Lu used to be an adventurer and could be considered as a master. He was careless one time only, and it costed him to lose his eyesight. Since then, he started doing broker businesses like this. Remember, that blind old Lu is not an ordinary person. He can help you in the future. I got it. But Dad, why don't you count? Don't you afraid he cheats on you? This kind of business is based on trust. There is no one dares to cheat. Unless that person didn't want to live anymore. Moreover, he would not dare. As a rule, the broker took a part of the money. This money was calculated by himself. If it was sold at a high price, it would go for the adventurer. Everyone knew the adventures were dangerous, so no one dared to break the rules. Biao always felt curious about the items. Still, the whole way was quite crowded, so it was inconvenient to ask. Finally, he really couldn't help asking. So what did we sell today? Doesn't it seem like that much worth it? The corpse of that hedgehog is called the White God. The white pearl is the white heavenly pill, and that hedgehog spike is called the yang needle. It turned out that what was cultivated by the White God had such value. To the adventurers, these things may not be the most precious. However, these things were really rare items. Mr. Gong said that the white heavenly pill was a celestial pill with yang. After being ground into powder, drinking it would help people surrounded by yin, or those born with weak physical form could lower the yin and increase yang. Its benefit was almost as a reincarnation pill. The yang needle also had an excellent yang recovery benefit for those who often went to the grave or came into contact with many yin objects. It's because hedgehogs loved to eat poisonous substances. At the same time, they refined the toxin into pure yang and stored it in the spikes. We are adventurers who live in a world of yin-yang. These things are rare treasures for us. In the future, you will learn more. And there will be a day you need to use it. After listening to Mr. Gong, Biao was a bit surprised. He knew his father could dig graves for treasures and exorcising devils. But this was the first time he declared himself an adventurer. Biao felt curious about the true identity of his father. But he knew that if Mr. Gong did not want to tell, it would be useless even he asked. After the two of them got home, Biao once again exclaimed in surprise. After arriving home, Mr. Gong opened the wrapping. There was a big pile of money. Even 10,500 was not a great amount of money to the others in the village. Still, to Biao and his father, who lived hard days, this was the first time Biao saw that big money. Why is it so much money? This is over 10,000. Amazing what? It's just 10,500. Look at you. They lived a hard life these days. Seeing so much money, Biao was happy that he almost jumped in excited. Dad, this amount is enough for us to live for the rest of our life. We can't use all this money. What? Why not? The fox and the owl helped me. So, this also has their shares. But when he heard that it wasn't his money, Biao immediately asked. So, let's sell the rest of the spikes as well. Then we'll have more money. Those spikes are saved for use in the future. Living in life, don't be too greedy. I understand morality. Is it not because of living with you so poor that I am scared? It hurts. Mr. Gong said he would take a share for soul-revoking owl and the heavenly fox. It made Biao so disappointed. Of course, Biao understood morality. But sharing the money was really painful. Actually, it was because they were so poor. They were sitting and talking, suddenly hearing the child's cry. The two of them came out to look when they saw a big bird spreading its wings to a branch in the yard. It was the soul-revoking owl that helped Mr. Gong defeated the devil 10 years ago. It was not sure what was going on late at night. However, the bird did not stay long, just exclaimed a few greetings and flew away into the village. In his heart, Mr. Gong clearly knew for sure that something happened in the village. Moreover, this must certainly need his help. It seems that the yang needle that I saved has a chance to use it. The bird let out a sad howl, then hovered over the village sky. After a few rounds of flight, it landed on a big tree branch of a house in the west of the village. It was the small house of Old Man Vu, who met Mr. Gong while fishing this morning. Not knowing what happened to his family. There was a saying, if nothing happens, the owl won't stop at night. This bird was not considered a good thing in the village.